Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this LED grow light. Now I was contacted by this company right here and they asked me if I could take a look at some of their products. So here's the first one. I have another one which will be in a separate video. But let's start with this one. As you can see, this is a LED grow light, kind of an array of LEDs in a panel. And usually you see something like this more in a professional setting, so this is neat to see as a consumer item. In the top corner we can see the exact model of this particular unit. And if you're interested at all, in the description down below, there is a link to this product on Amazon in addition to a discount code that you can add to it as well. So let's go ahead and take a look around the packaging a little bit. Obviously we have the name of, well, what it is, and a picture as well. There's not much else on the packaging, so let's go ahead and open it up. To open it, we just flip up the end here, and it opens like so. We have some foam, pretty nice, so it protects it really well. We have the fixture itself, and on the side, we have a power cord, similar to what you would use, well, exactly the same thing actually, to what you would use with the computer power supplies, for example. So it looks to be the same plug as that, so very nice. And it looks like we have some hanging equipment here as well. It's wrapped up nicely so it doesn't get tangled. So we have the hook here, which you can hang on a main hook on the ceiling, and then these individual hooks, which clip on to the 4 clips in the corners of the fixture here, and we'll demonstrate that a little later. So let's go ahead and take the fixture itself out. It's snugly fit in there, which is nice, and we have some instructions as well. I'll hold them up to the camera so that you can take a look at them, and then we'll pause for a minute so I can also read them, because if you'd like to read, of course you can pause the video and take your time. After reading the instructions, let's go ahead and take a look at the fixture itself now. You can see we have 2 ventilation fans to keep the LEDs cool. I'm guessing they'll vent up or maybe force air in. We'll find out when we turn it on. Of course, we have our power here in addition to an on-off switch. We have our hanging hooks here as well. On the side, we can see the name that they put on their products. So they call it Geargo. And all of the LEDs. Now, as you may have seen in the picture on the instructions right here, there's a whole bunch of different LEDs within this device to put out, well, different wavelengths of light. Looks like there's also just a red and blue version as well. This one is a full spectrum version. So, and you can kind of tell inside as well, like these two are definitely different from all the other ones because they have a phosphor coating on the LED there to change the light. But quite interesting. It seems very well made. When I try to twist it, I can't. So it seems to be very well built because I can't really do anything to it. Of course, we have our power cord, so let's go ahead and take the twist tie off of this and we'll plug it in to the device. It looks like you get about a 6-foot power cord here, pretty typical for these style of cords. And it just plugs in like so, just like that. And then you can plug it into your outlet. Now it appears I'll have to get an extension cord. So now that I have an extension cord, we will plug it in. And, well, I already had it on, so let's turn it back off. And, of course, it'll hang like this and light downward. So let's turn it on and just see where these fans blow. It looks like they suck air in through the top, so you definitely don't want to block them from bringing air in. And air blows out the sides here with these vents. And it definitely blows it out. So it definitely has a very good airflow within the device itself. Now, like it said in the instructions, the LEDs are incredibly bright, so you don't want to look directly at them when the fixture is in use. So I'm going to look away, and hopefully you can see that on camera, and you can see all of the different LEDs and the different spectrums they put out according to, well, the colors that they are putting out. So I'm going to turn this back around so I can look back at what we're doing here. And it is, well, incredibly bright. So definitely what it says within the instructions for, well, how bright it is. I'm going to shine it here on the parrot towel because that's a very colorful surface. So you can see how the light is affecting the different colors, because unfortunately at my current location I don't have any plants to use it with, but I definitely think I will be getting some since I have this fantastic product. But you can see kind of the spectrum there as an example. I'll turn on the main light again, and it's incredibly thin. I'd say maybe 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 inches. And you can see the LEDs in there with their individual reflectors to help direct the light. Again, I'm looking away because you don't want to look directly at this like it said in the instructions. And the reason I left it on here is it doesn't even feel that hot, and the air coming out the side isn't that hot either. So it definitely cools very nicely. So we'll turn that off and set it down. And I'll go ahead and install the hanging kit. So to install the kit, I have the individual clips here and unplug the power. So all you have to do is take a clip, pull up the little loop there, and snap it on. So I'll go ahead and do that to the other 3 here. And now they're all together. I just had to sort out some of these up here that were on top of each other. And it definitely hangs level, so I'll go ahead and find a place to hang this. So here we have the fixture hung up on the ceiling, for example. And you can see it hangs about a little over maybe 1.5 feet or something like that from the ceiling. So a decent distance. And let's go ahead and turn it on. Of course, we have the switch over there next to the cord. So it is easy to locate because you can just see where the cord is going and turn it on. I just think it's cool how they mix up the LEDs, and that's obviously so that they can get different, spread out the spectrum around the fixture rather than having it just on one side or the other. Here you can get a nice mix. Okay, so let's end with some technical information here. We can see we're currently getting 115 volts. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Let's see the amps. 62 watts. There's the power factor, almost 1. And the volt amps as well. I really do hope you enjoyed this review of the Geargo LED full spectrum plant light. A pretty interesting device that's actually very well built. Once again, I really do hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.